just, they just want to get the job. They don't want to work their time. They're just letting the clients know that we can work in $1, we can work in $2, just give us the job, which is, I don't think so, a good gesture to the clients. So the clients are getting used to it. They can just hire somebody just in $2 from Philippines, from Nigeria, from just, they just want to get the job. They don't want to work their time.
Brilliant podcast. This podcast is where we spotlight incredible women building powerful, profitable businesses, not just for the money, but for the meaning too. Today's guest is a kind of woman. She is a spectacular, very intelligent kind of woman who's building a legacy behind her laptop, not just for herself, but for her daughters, her family, and women everywhere. She's a virtual assistant, a digital service provider, and the founder of Links Cognitive, where she offers admin support, social media management, website development, and video editing, all while raising two beautiful daughters and a family of her own, staying deeply committed to her mission. Please help me welcome Sana Abid. Sana Abid, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. You're welcome to the Booked and Brilliant podcast. I'm so honored to have you. So right about now, let's dive in. You have shared, or before I even go ahead with this question, right, let's have a backstory of what you were doing before you started your online business. So what exactly were you doing?
When I just, stepped into my career, I started doing a job in a call center, and it was a kind of, night shift job where I'm living right now in my place. So I was just doing it and it was fine. And then there was a time I have to get married, and I got married, and after getting married, I was pregnant and I was not able to work anymore because of I was expecting. And after that, I continued to do my work after getting my first baby. But after, when I just born her, she was a little baby, and I thought that she needs my time. I continued to work when after the day she born, after 45 days. But then I realized that I need to just look after her more than, instead of just going to work and do my job. So I just quit my job. And when I just sat home, I realized that I should do something from, home. There was something, I used to feel like I need to just find out something, like work from home opportunity or something. And that was the day I just realized that I should, look for the opportunities, find out something. And at that time, there was just really no one in my surroundings who's just around me and who can just guide me, like, you can do that or you can just do this. And I was just, I did it. I figured out everything on my own, literally, watching out the YouTube videos whole night and spending hours and hours sitting on laptop and finding out and searching and looking for how to work from home or how to make money online and all these stuff. So I found someone who was just giving some freelancing course. It was guest posting. It's related to, backlinking. If somebody is really familiar to search engine optimization and website creation stuff, so they must know what is backlinking. So that was the first phase of my life when I just stepped into the freelancing world. So I was able to get my first income. It was only $40. But I was so glad that with, so many passion and so many hard work, I was able to make it. And then time goes on and I was able to make more than that, and then, goes on. And then, it's been, it's been almost 3 years. That client is still with me. My first client. Yeah. And then, things were just going on and we were finding more clients for that same business, but we were not getting it, maybe just because of the market was saturated or I don't know what. And then later on, I find out a platform which is Threads. And I just signed up for that. And I was, just spending more time in that platform, and I was looking for more opportunities. And there I just heard the name virtual assistant. I just heard it when for the first time. I said, what is it? Or, how I can just do it. So I went to YouTube. I was looking for the videos, how anybody can be a virtual assistant. And I was just, I was just curious and I was wondering how I can learn to be a virtual assistant. So literally I did not enroll any of the course, but I figured it out myself. And I got one of my friend. She is just brilliant. She's just amazing. She just helped me out all the way in the virtual assistant business. She's from United States. So through the Threads, we just talked and she came to me and we just, collab with each other. And she was guiding me that you can do that, you can do this, you can create a good resume in order to reach out the client, because she was already in that business. So she was the one who just guided me all the way, like starting from and when I got my first client, it was February. Yeah. I talked with her in Jan this year, and I was able to close my first client in February, in the starting of February. And then I told her that I'm getting that client, and she was very happy with that because she was counseling me all the way, And after that, I was working on getting in more clients, and the client, I was able to close more clients for my business. And now after, I guess, 6 months, I am able to make a very good revenue through it every month, just with the virtual assistant business. And I have recently started my own mentorship program, and I'm, where I can just help the women who are just looking for the freedom for their self. So they can work from home. They can, they can choose their own hours. They can be their own boss. They don't want to do any job. They don't want to go anywhere, and they just want to work from home. So I just want to help those women by launching my business mentorship program, because I was just juggling here and there, and I was just getting no such roadmap and guide. Although my friend Brianna, she helped me a lot, but it was not kind of, one-on-one mentorship or some stuff like that. But most of the things I just figured it out on my own. And now I'm also, I just want to help those women who are just juggling in the phase to just, make some money online or work from home, or they are, who are just willing to step into the virtual assistant business.
That's fantastic. I must commend you for what you're doing right now. I mean, for taking up that bold step to help women who are going through the same path, so that they don't make the mistakes you have made, so that they can know and understand the do's and don'ts of that particular business. And it makes a lot of sense. So let's talk about your mentorship now, your mentorship program that you're trying to work on. How far have you gone about it? And what's the goal majorly? Like, how far have you gone? Have you started the mentorship program? You already have women signed up and all that?
Well, I do have a lot of women, and I am giving them one-on-one free session at this moment because it's a beta program where I'm just offering free sessions. So, people will get to know me and they will get to know my services, and they can give their feedback for my, future clients, testimonials for that. And my future clients would have an idea how my mentorship would be, helpful and beneficial for them. And most of them are from Netherlands, some of them are from Italy, some of them are from United States as well. So I'm just right now at this moment, I'm giving a one-on-one free session for the women who are juggling so that I can get, give some value to their life. And, I can just understand the situation where they're just looking for some help, for some guide. So I just want to do it at this moment. That's a one-on-one free session.
That's fantastic.
And if anybody comes through your webinar through this podcast, anybody will just see it and they are willing to have a help from me, I'm just here to help them out in any way I can. And I won't charge them anything.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, your platform is a very fantastic one for freelancers. I believe it's just for women, right? Female freelancers. So for those who are majorly on virtual assistants, for those who are interested in, becoming a virtual assistant, you want to, be a professional at that. You have Sana Abid. She's there to guide you. She's there to put you through. She's there to coach you. And definitely, she's doing it for free. So if you are aspiring to be a virtual assistant or you're already a virtual assistant and you're struggling at business, Sana Abid is your goal. So you said that you also do digital service providing. I try to understand the difference. Are they the same? Virtual assistants and digital service providing, are they the same or they are different things?
Well, virtual assistant business is a kind of new service I've just launched in my business. And before that, I told you from past 3 to 4 years, I've been doing freelancing. I've been giving website creation, website development, social media management, backlink services, and virtual assistant is the new service I've just launched or I've just added in my portfolio.
Wow, that's interesting. So, are you saying for the past 3 years you've been offering digital services, yes, right? For the past 3 years. So virtual assistant is what you just started, like a few months ago. Okay.
Few months.
So,
really,
I want you to share this with me. You said earlier, like you shared with me, that freedom and impact are your biggest goals. So when you think about freedom at this point, what does that actually look like for you? I would like you to paint me a picture. What does it look like for you?
Freedom is like, I don't wake up 8 a.m. in the morning and rush to go to the office. And I just, I can work on my own schedule. If I don't want to work right now, I can work right now. If I want to work after 2 hours, I can work after 2 hours. I am my own boss. I don't have to go into somebody's office, and I don't want to see, because my nature is very bossy. I cannot have any boss. So personally, I just feel like I just can't do any job, under the supervision of any boss or anybody else. So it's just amazing. This feeling is just amazing. It's like I am my own boss. I work on my own schedule. If I want to just go and hang out right now, I can just go, and it's just amazing.
So you've been offering virtual assistants and well, like you said, you just started that, but for the past 3 years, you've been doing digital marketing services. In those 3 years, what has surprised you the most about running a service-based business online?
Well, the thing which has surprised me, because I never heard or I never, saw anything like that. Something is like you're working from home and you're getting paid. I've just heard about it a little bit, and I never, saw anyone. I told you before, not neither in my surroundings. So it's kind of surprising when I was able to close my first client that, oh wow, it happens, So this kind of things really exist.
Yeah. So you spoke about scaling.
Yeah.
You talked to me about scaling as one of your biggest challenges. So what's the hardest part of scaling for you right now? The hardest part?
Well, the most challenging and the most hardest part, as I told you before, is just to getting in more clients coming in, because the market is, too much saturated. Yeah. And one more thing I would like to discuss, as I told you before, once I just stepped into this VA business, I came to know that a lot of people in Philippines, they are just offering this service. They are in this business. And also I met and I know some people who are just from Nigeria, and they are offering the same services, virtual assistant services. So what they're doing, they're just, they just want to get the job. They don't want to worth their time. They're just letting the clients know that we can work in $1, we can work in $2, just give us the job, which is, I don't think so, a good gesture to the clients, So the clients are getting used to it, They can just hire somebody just in $2 from Philippines, from Nigeria, from Pakistan, which is not a good thing. So it's my message through your podcast to the freelancers out there who are just offering virtual assistant services. They should know the worth of their time, the quality of the work they would be giving to the clients. So, people are from United States, they're charging like $15 an hour, $20 an hour, starting from $15 an hour. And how about you guys? You would be giving the same service. Then why are you, giving the quality of work you're just providing? Why are you just giving it at a very low price? They should have some standard for their service, and they should worth their time and the quality of their work, and they should be just very straightforward to the clients that I can do this in $10 an hour, and that's the least, and if you want the service, you can just come in and I can give you the service. If you don't want a service, then it's up to you. You can find someone else.
I wanted to say something before I ask my next question. So, like what you just said, it makes a lot of sense, because I do have webinars every Saturday on my Facebook Live, and I talk about this like every webinar. I talk about the importance of female freelancers working on their price. There's a way you position your business as a business, and there's a way you position your business as a side hustle. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I want to ask you, which leads to my next question. Have you ever thought, I don't know how much you charge right now, but I think I'd like to have an idea how much you charge, like maybe an average. And then I want to ask the question, if you believe you can actually charge way higher than that. Do you believe you can charge way higher than the amount that you're charging for your services right now?
Well, it depends on the experience. When I was just looking, I was on the hunt for my first client. So I was like, my client has asked me he's gonna be paying me like $4 an hour. And I was like, no, sorry. I can work on at least $5 an hour, right? And this is what I have been paid. And then later on, when I was getting an experience, then I was able to let my clients know that I am an experience and I will charge like $10 an hour, $15 an hour. If you pay me $10 an hour, then I can work with you. If you don't, then you can find someone else. And this is what happened with me a couple of days ago. Client from US, he just posted a job, and I just, collab with him, and he was offering me. He was saying like he will pay me 1,000 in Philippines currency. So I was telling him, can you please tell me how much would you pay me in USD an hour? So he said, like, I can pay $2 an hour. So I said, I'm sorry, I just cannot work $2 an hour. Because my current clients are paying me $10 an hour. So $2 an hour is very, very, like, way more or less for me. So I cannot work with you. If you can just give me $10 an hour, I would be more than happy to serve you. So he told me that rate just because the people in Philippines are doing this. They're just letting them know that we are ready to work into $2 an hour. And and the job description includes social media management, website stuff, technical stuffs, and he was looking for a tech savvy virtual assistant. And I was just very, very much disappointed when I just had words with him. And it was a very bad experience. And I just told him, no, sorry, sir, I just cannot do that.
Those are what I call nightmare clients.
Yeah, maybe.
They give you nightmares.
That's what you can say. Yeah.
Hey beautiful, a quick pause before we dive in. Now, if you are a female freelancer, an online business owner, or a service provider, and you are listening to this right now, especially if you have been doing the work but struggling to attract high-paying clients, I'm talking of premium clients, guess what? I've got something exciting for you, just for you. Now, I'm currently featuring female freelancers on the Booked and Brilliant podcast to help you share your story, to help you build visibility, and also attract high quality clients who respect your time, who respect your values, who respect your services, right? And also, as a bonus, I'm giving away my brand new ebook. It's called The 5-Step Guide to Attracting Premium Clients. It's perfect for women ready to stop undercharging and start positioning themselves like pros. So if you want this ebook, it's simple. Just join the Cash Flow for Her community today through the link on your screen. And if you'd love to also be a guest on the show, I'd love you to DM me on Facebook, and I'd love to spotlight your story, right? So right about now, let's get back into the episode, and I'll see you in the community.
But I don't know. I know there's a particular system that is very common. I call it the traditional system that is common to freelancers. Positioning freelancers as desperate, right?
Yeah.
And when you offer your service and position yourself as being needy and being desperate, you attract nightmare clients. You attract clients that will not pay you what you deserve. For what you offer right now, right? There is a way you can package your digital services that will attract clients. They will be the one to come to you and not you looking for them. So they come to you, and you package your business in a way that the price, right? The price will call those who can afford to pay you. For example, what you're offering right now as a virtual assistant, and you have digital services, and at the same time you're growing a team, and your team members are people that you are supposed to pay, right?
Yes.
So if you package, I had
an incident. I'm sorry to just I just remember that I had an incident. There was a girl. She just came in a week ago, and she is also from Nigeria. So she told me that she has a client, she has a project for video editing, and it's 17 minutes a video. So I told her that I would charge $6 an hour because I just, talk to my video editor. I do have a team for all of the services, So I got to know that I can do that in $6 an hour. I told her. She said, okay, fine, we can work on that. And she was not the client, but she had a client. So I told her, can you just pay me something in advance so I can start working on your project? So she told me, I'm sorry, but the client has not paid me anything in advance, so I cannot pay you. I said, okay, fine. Let's just work on that. I just trust her, And I just have my video editor to edit the video for 17 minutes long. It takes a lot of time, like 6 or 7 hours. And when I just sent her the video, she said, oh, I'm sorry, the client did not like the video. She don't like the work. So I told her, but, if the client does not like the work, but I have to pay to my video editor,
Exactly.
At least pay me half amount so I can at least pay to my video editor. And in the end, she was not replying me back. And in the end, she blocked me.
Wow.
So it was the horrible experience I had.
Wow.
And I paid to the video editor from my own pocket.
Wow. This is really sad. It's
Yeah.
really sad. And you are not the only person experiencing this. There are a lot of female freelancers that are experiencing this. And, that's where if you follow me on Facebook, I do drop reels like every day. And then I have a live webinar every Saturday. I talk about these things. I have a program I work with female freelancers with helping them reposition their businesses to attract premium clients. There is a way you attract high-paying clients, not clients that will stress you. So there's a way you package your business. You need positioning, you need a business reset. So there's a way you package your business, you package your pricing, and there's a way you position yourself. You are not to be the one to look for the clients. They are the ones that will look for you because your services are needed. And then there's what they call boundaries. You have your terms, your conditions, your policies, you abide by them, and you have boundaries for clients too. So
and the clients should respect those. The clients should respect those.
Yes. So clients have to learn to respect their boundaries, and it depends on you how you position those boundaries to the client. Like you said, when one of your clients, tried to reduce the price that you were giving him, and you told him, no, I'm sorry, I can't work. So you are not positioning yourself as someone who is needy. I can take anything. Give me any amount. I will do the job. You shouldn't position yourself in that kind of a manner because you are a business owner.
Yes.
You are a business owner. You are a CEO of your business, not a hustler, not someone that is doing gigs or side hustles, right? So, which leads me to my next question. I love what you have created, and especially the opportunities you've created for other women through your virtual assistance business. And it's huge. It's fantastic. But I want to ask, what kind of systems or structures do you wish you had right now that could allow you to start building your team more confidently?
Well, my team is just doing amazing. And the systems I had before, it was, the systems were not working so well. And I've just changed those systems, and I just, make some amendments on that. And we are working as a team, we are respectful with each other, and, looking for the deadlines for the tasks, would be assigning to them. And, these are the things which are really helping us to grow a successful business.
Wow, that's interesting. So at this point, many women listening right now might see themselves in your story. Definitely, female freelancers are going through the same thing that you're going through, and even more. I mean, it's horrible. I've heard so many things out there, especially those trying to balance family and ambition. What would you say to women right now who feel like, what you're feeling right now? What would you say to them about building structures and systems for their businesses?
Well, I would suggest them to, not just me, but they should get someone who can just give them a complete roadmap guide. How to start, how to scale, and how to get a successful business. And how the women are just watching me, how they can get a financial freedom and how they can feel the, amazing vibes of this.
Wow. So what would you also say to a woman right now who feels like she has the skill, but doesn't have what it takes to grow her business?
I would suggest her that she needs to work more on first. She would be considering on what she exactly wants. First she should be getting to know what her goals are. When I just started, I just made my first goal that I have to make $2,000 or maybe $2,500 or $3,000 a month, and I have to make it. I just set my goal. When you set any goal, then only you just hit that goal, or you maybe go to that position, or you just finally reach the destination. You first have to find out what's your destination is.
Okay.
If you do not have a destination, you cannot go anywhere. You cannot,
Sure.
Find the success. You cannot find the, you will have the roadmap, you will have the route, but first you have to get to know what's your destination, what you exactly want, what's your goal would be. Like, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make $15,000 a month. Like I told you, my second goal is I have to make my own V agency. So that's my goal. If any woman is just watching me and she's still not sure, she first have to make her goal.
Wow, that's fantastic. So finally, what next for you at this point? What are you working on, and how can people support you or connect with you if they want to hire or collaborate with you?
It's my email right here.
Okay.
sanaabid061@gmail.com, and you can paste the link from my Facebook and my LinkedIn. You have all of my information. You can put it in the screen and everybody can see. But the best way would be through email. And through Facebook. That's the most platforms I am. I respond very fast.
It's fine. So you can always reach Sana Abid through her Facebook, LinkedIn, send her a DM or send her an email. Her email address is on the screen right now. And you can also check her on Instagram, follow her, give her a follow and support her. Looking for a reliable, values-driven virtual assistant or digital service provider who can handle your admin issues, content, websites or editing so you can focus on growing your business. Sana Abid is your go-to. Reach out to her right now on Instagram, on Facebook, on email, right? So send her a message, book her up. She's very good at what she does. She's very, very good. She's a pro at what she does. Sana Abid is proof that you don't need a fancy office or big budget to do something meaningful. You just need a clear why, deep service, and the courage to start. If her story has moved you, been inspired, if you resonate with her right now, send her a DM, share this episode right now. I want you to share it to as many platforms as you can, or invite her to work with you. Invite her. She is very good at what she does. So if you struggle with your social media management, all those digital marketing skills and all that, you struggle with it, you can contact her via email right now. And if you're a woman like Sana, building quietly, you're working hard and ready to finally be booked, be brilliant, and paid what you're worth, then this podcast is your home. I would love you to send me a DM on Facebook if you're interested in being my guest on the Booked and Brilliant podcast. I had a fantastic time with Sana. Sana, I hope you enjoyed yourself on this podcast.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I was excited to be here, and I just really enjoyed it.
All right, fantastic. So book a call with Sana today and get your social media hassles done, right? So until I meet you next time on this podcast, keep showing up. The world is watching and someone is praying for exactly what you offer. Have a blessed day ahead. Thank you so much, Sana.
Thank you.
All right.